Hello, friends. It is I, your friendly neighborhood goth ghoul friend. It's early September, so you know what that means? Halloween's tomorrow. Since it's spooky season, I decided to make a short little video that has to do with childhood trauma. I'm obsessed with childhood trauma. That sounds terrible. I'm obsessed with things that scared us as children. Things that media and mass that scared us when we were kids. Or sometimes they're even a little more personal. So I thought today I'd talk about things that scared me personally as a child. Things that scared the bejesus out of Becca. That's me. I'll start with something pretty broad that I'm sure everyone was afraid of, that being Large Marge from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
They finally pulled the driver's body from the twisted, burning wreck. It looked like this.
I remember being a kid and watching it on my VHS tape at my grandparents' house and hiding behind their recliner because I was so scared of Large Marge that I didn't want to see her. This could only be thought up by the mind of director Tim Burton. Or it was Paul Rubens. He's a pretty funny guy.
This is crack.
My second childhood trauma is a little more personal to me. When I was very, very little, one of my earliest childhood memories was my mom having this skull candle that would bleed out of the eye sockets when it was lit. And I cried, and my mom had to give it away. And now I think they're super cool, so I got one. Gotta love the goth aesthetic, although I'm probably never gonna light this because it's a cool skull candle. The third childhood trauma is the spider scene from the second Harry Potter film. I remember my dad has this funny story that he likes to tell about him being in the back room on the computer, and I come back there and he thought I was watching a movie, so he came out and it was the spider scene, and I was just so scared of it that I went in his room with him. The fourth also has to do with my dad, and it's the Jack Sparrow turning into a skeleton scene in the first Pirates of the Caribbean film. I saw that at the drive-in with him, and I think I cried in the back seat. I know I at least hit my head. I was also afraid of those singing fish that would hang on the wall. You know the fish I'm talking about? Take me to the river. My great-grandpa, he had one. And it was in the back room of his house, and I refused to go in that room because it scared me so much. Last one probably scared me the most. I don't have a prop, because it still is pretty scary. My grandma bought this singing flower at Cracker Barrel, and it is terrifying. I found a video of it. I'll insert the video. And it was scary. It was the singing flower, and it would sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and it's still terrifying. Like, I can't believe I found a video of it, but that's why I didn't get the prop for it. So, that's all I can really think of. I was a soft, squishy child, so I'm sure there's more. Another one off the top of my head is that I'm still afraid of those, the weather alert sounds that they'll play on television, that beeping sound. I'm not gonna play it because it still scares me. It makes me paranoid, and I don't want to look it up. But I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I just wanted to film kind of a short video in between videos. I'm working on a little bit of a longer one. But, I just wanted to do something short and sweet. Share my fears, since I'm getting personal. So, I've been Salandria, your goth ghoul friend. And thank you for watching.